Hello, my name is Jonathan Schmidt. I'm speaking to you from London, Ontario in Canada. I'm a registered psychotherapist and also a couple and family therapist, and I work at an agency here in London called Family Service Thames Valley. We're making these videos to support families at home during this time with the COVID-19 social distancing situation. We want to just support families coping with the stress and difficulty of what's going on. It's important to know that stress is inevitable right now, and with stress comes conflict. So it's important to recognize that right now at home you are likely experiencing some stress and conflict with family members. It's important to expect that and to anticipate that and to work at being gentle both with yourself and others. I also want to communicate really clearly that nobody deserves abuse, that people deserve to feel safe and to feel respected. My hope is that you are feeling safe and respected by your family members and that you can communicate with them if somebody makes a mistake or gets too heated. A concern I have is if people are feeling unsafe or feeling like it's not safe to talk to their family members about the amount of conflict or disrespect or even abuse that may be happening in your homes. It's important to know that everyone deserves to feel safe and respected and to know that there are services available to support you. If you're struggling with this right now, I want you to feel like you can call friends or family members, maybe call a mental health agency or crisis support, a child welfare agency, or the women's shelter, or even call 911 if you need to safety plan or talk about what's happening in your home. An option to consider as you look at feeling safe and respected at home is negotiating what we call a timeout. So it's important to talk with one another about being able to pause whatever's happening, to be able to go cool off, to be able to decompress or to take care of yourself. Please consider communicating with your family members. How would you communicate that? There's the international T symbol, which is good for communicating a timeout, or sometimes people use some other phrase or word as a way of communicating the need to be able to pause what's going on, to cool off. It might be going out to have a cigarette or going to your room, going to the bathroom and locking the door. Whatever you need is important, and being able to negotiate that with your family members can help other people understand what's going on for you. As you're at home, please take some time to think about how to soften the experience for everyone of being at home. So that might be time apart from one another, having dedicated places that people can go to, time to just be at peace and not feel the weight of expectations, time to allow children to be wild and rambunctious, maybe time to take them to the park to work that energy out or to exercise. Also, it's important to be gentle and have grace and to remember that we're all going to struggle. So if you have a moment of conflict, being able to develop some ways of talking to one another about trying that again. I like often in movies they talk about, doing another take. So can we playfully with one another say, hey, can we have another take of that conversation start? Or maybe I'll leave the room and come back into it, hoping that we'll connect well or try again later. That's really important. As we talk about being home in this stressful time and the stress of conflict, please remember to connect with friends or family members and to call formal supports as well. In most jurisdictions, there's going to be a crisis line or a shelter or a child welfare agency where you can call and speak with somebody, a mental health agency, to be able to get support and talk through how you can feel safe and comfortable in your home. Thank you, and hope that you and your family are well.